They start from the Giants' 24. Deshaun Watson into the end zone. Touchdown on the first play from scrimmage, Amari Cooper.
You can't ask for a better start for the Browns, Kenny, and let's see his feet.
Last couple of weeks, picked up a first down on all three occasions, and again here today. Now Watson hit from behind. Ball comes loose. Giants have it. Their fourth sack. And a takeaway by the Giants defense. Brian Burns, the big acquisition.
That's wide in the backfield. Mayfield for the corner. It's intercepted. Intended for Evans. Taken out of the air by Brandon Jones. And he reverses field direction. Look out. Inside the 10 and down at the 9.
Fake to Barkley. Heavy pass early on. Hurts looking deep. He's got Dallas Goedert. Goedert's inside the 15. Size advantage and a step on Tyrann Mathieu for 44.
Rough start the first couple of weeks for Levis as he goes to the air. It's intercepted. Jair Alexander high stepping for 6. And we have that.
3rd and 10. Richardson taking a deep shot down the field. Pierce is there at the 10 and down to the 5. 44 yards. Richardson to Pierce.
10th play of the drive. Hurts looking long. Pressure from behind. Ball is out. The Saints have it. Granderson forced it and Willie Gay recovered. The second Jalen Hurts turnover. Trying to get some of it back. They'll get plenty. Dallas Goedert is wide open. Down the sideline. Inside the 10. 1st and goal for Philly.
Tremaine Edmonds coming away with it. The ball was tipped. But a critical mistake by Richardson. Williams now looking deep for Odunze. He's got it to the 35. That's the big play Bears fans have been looking for. A gain of 45.
Buccaneers take over at the 33-yard line. In need of some offensive punch themselves, and this kid can run. Bucky Irving, he is quicker than a hiccup.
Can change direction also, and he has good eyes.
The Bears are just going to try to run one more play. See if they can complete a Hail Mary or maybe get a penalty. Williams letting his receivers get down there. Now tosses it down the field into the end zone, and it is caught by Moore at the 1. Unbelievable. Off the deflection, DJ Moore caught it, but he wasn't in the end zone, and that is how the first half ends.
2nd and 10 at the 31. Levis, pressure, and he's blasted. Ball is out. Still loose on the turf. Packers have it.
It's been the guy today. 7 catches. His best game. Here's Barkley. Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley's the guy. He's going to take it. Touchdown from 65. Saquon saves the day for Philly. On the board early in the 4th.
During COVID, the COVID year, while he was at Ohio State, now here they are teammates. 2nd and 7.
Caught. Austin cuts ahead. Austin to the 20. Foot race to the 10. He's across for the touchdown.
They found their footing here in Tampa this afternoon.
Well, it's that offensive line. You just saw the hole they gave him.
Wow, Bidet! Tyler Bidet! Down to the 31-yard line before Christian Izien runs him down.
We're seeing some of that here today. They're confident even if he's not making a lot of plays.
Jones busting to the clear. Jones short of the goal line.
If they do not allow the Giants to pick up a first down. There is Singletary, and he picks up a first. Still going. Devin Singletary falls down at the 1. So this will take us to the 2-minute warning.
In motion, Kenny McIntosh out of the backfield. Tomlinson a block. He's going deep, and he's got him. DK Metcalf, dead 6. What a throw!
Cowboys show blitz, come with it. Jackson gets it out quick. Aguilar with a catch. Breaks the tackle in a lot of room. Nelson Aguilar, foot race, cuts back inside the 5.
Rocket to the 9. Hang time 4-9-1. Berrios finds a seam. Berrios got a block by Hill, and out of bounds he goes. Terrific return by Braxton Berrios.
First down and 10. Play action. Williams was looking deep. Lost the football. Knocked away by Latu. And there's a fight for it. The Colts have it.
Panthers are trying to get a touchdown.
They still got that one timeout left in their back pocket. Dalton taking a shot to the end zone. It is caught. Adam Thielen. Magnificent pass from Dalton. And now Thielen looks like he's hurt. It's a 31-yard touchdown strike. Minshew goes to his read. He's going to take a shot deep down the field, and it is caught. Trey Tucker.
Panthers are trying to get a touchdown.
They still got that one timeout left in their back pocket. Dalton taking a shot to the end zone. It is caught. Adam Thielen. Magnificent pass from Dalton. And now Thielen looks like he's hurt. It's a 31-yard touchdown strike.
49ers are up 7 on the Rams. Cardinals trailing here as Goff hits St. Brown, who flips it to Jahmyr Gibbs. And Gibbs is in the end zone for a Lions touchdown. How do you like that one?
What are the things they need to shore up?
3rd and 1. It's Henry racing through the hole and more. Derrick Henry with a first down all the way down to the 33. Just ran right through Kalen Carson.
Now the Rams showing that overload front to the side here. Watch the line games.
Purdy under pressure. Got away from Verse, trying to dive ahead. Looking for the first down, and they will give it to him seemingly. "43-yard punt. Here comes Smith. Here he comes. Xavier Smith, the first touch of his NFL career, takes the Rams out near midfield. Fake it to Mason. Purdy, the shuffle, the throw. Jennings up top. Oh my goodness! No, did he just make that catch? And then he gives the Sinat celebration. Over the top of Quentin Lake with some Randy Moss activity. Another play fake. Another deep throw. Looking for Tutu. Down inside the 5. Stafford. Across for Williams. Somersaults in to the end zone to get Los Angeles on the board. Cardi, comeback, complete. Rams win
taking the lead with 2 seconds left.
Picked up by Bijan Robinson. Cousins has time. He's got his tight end. Kyle Pitts to the 1-yard line. Flag is down. Back by the quarterback. Cousins. Robinson. Stopped in the backfield.